Hey there folks, I'm Mike and welcome back to Sawgrass Delta. Now today we have a blackjack hunting knife to show you. No gimmicks, just performance. Blackjack Knives International. When my son, this is my son's knife, when he came out of the store and showed me this one that he picked out, I was really pleased. They had a lot of lesser quality knives he could have picked out, and blackjack I at least had heard of. And well, start here. We got a let's see, from the same Powwow gift shop, the one that's closing up there in Cherokee. So this would have been half price, so they would have rung it up, tax, and then cut that in half. So we got this for what, like $9-10. And for $9-10, I tell you, you could have done probably a little worse than this. You see, I'm real happy with it. I bought my Packawood Hunter knife at the same place, and we went at the same time, but we went in separately, and he got one that was almost identical to mine. Now check out this sheath to start with. This is, I mean, it looks like that cheap nylon stuff, but it's actually very high quality. This is the only problem we had with it is right out of the box, it came with this messed up already. Although this was the last one they had on display there, so that could have been from people taking it out, playing with it, some kids stick it in the wrong way. That's probably exactly what happened. But oh well, I pulled it out. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the knife. Don't let my son know his nice sheath ended up on the rolling around in the dirt there. Well, check this out. It is a hunting style knife. You've got this nice brass handguard there. It is full tang. We had a few concerns at first because this handguard here was blocking it, and he wasn't sure. He thought for sure he got ripped off. He didn't make the right choice. Look at it. There's different here, different there. But now this is a blackjack knife. This is full tang, and it is a really good quality. I looked it up. This specific model, this type of handle, it's not wood. It's some sort of it started with an M. I can't remember what it's called at all. Almost, yeah. So you got blackjack there, blackjack knives on the handle with their little symbol. I kind of like that. So, and got your lanyard hole. It's not sharpened on the back here. It does come down, I think it's called a drop tip. It does come down, but it's not sharpened. So I told him, I said, you can't carry knives with anything sharp on the back here. So as long as it's not sharpened, he can put this on his belt, carry it around. The same way I do any of my hunting knives. He's 18, so you don't have to worry about, you know, me giving a child a hunting knife. But one thing I don't like about this, he says it works fine for him, and his hand size is, look at the size of the handle. That is like a 3-fingered handle for me. It is just, you know, you can see what I mean. But I think for the price he paid, especially right around $10, is probably what this knife is worth. 10 to 15, I'd say. I mean, heck, these days I'd probably pay 20 for it if I really needed it, but I'm not out here desperate for knives anymore. Although if I see a good one, I'll pick it up for any good deals. But, yeah, that'd be the loop for the Scout carry. And then you got the regular. This one here, I would say, yeah, stick your knife in there all you want. You're not going to cut this thing, right? This thing, I don't know what they were thinking. They should have just left this off, or maybe put some sort of metal clip on here. Something you could have done cheap and easy that wouldn't. This is definitely not a high quality knife. I'd say medium. And you can tell because of the steps, like this loop here, the nylon here. See the way, I was gonna say the way these rivets stick out, but they don't stick out. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Not much else to say about that. It is a decent hunting knife. Got it a good price, and a rather impressive sheath with a handle that's just slightly too small. And I brought this out, not knife related or anything, but the Midnight Society. I found this and thought it was really cool. Apparently it come from the Nick box. The old Nickelodeon show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And this must have come in one of those, like, oh, there it is, Are You Afraid of the Dark? This must have come in one of those old, not old, but one of those mystery box things. I promise you I've never bought a mystery box, but this had to have come out of it. And it's a little, official member of the Midnight Society pin. You stick that on your shirt or jacket or whatever, and just be that much more of a nerd. It was a great show, but I promise you I'm not sitting around thinking about it all the time. And I don't know when or what event I would wear this to. Yeah, maybe some of y'all like it, think it's cool. I mean, I think it's cool, no doubt, but it's not like anybody in the show had a pin like this. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, correct me if I'm mistaken. Alright, and that was the Blackjack Knives hunting knife, and for some reason a Midnight Society pin out of a mystery box. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode of Sawgrass Delta, and we'll see you next time.